All right, hey, welcome back. Dad and Ty Sports Show. My name's Matt Buck. I'm the dad.
I'm Ty Buck.
He's the Ty. All right, let's get into this. We've been talking about doing a New York Jets wrap-up show the last couple of weeks now. Figure we're going to just jump in and do it now. So we'll get started. New York Jets is our football team. As you can see, I'm wearing the Wayne Corbett jersey. Put it on. Got the helmet back there. So we're always proud of the Jets.
Wearing a Patriots
why
shirt.
did it get all dark now? See, look. Why does it get dark? It's weird. I don't know how to do that. Got to figure this out, man.
I'm wearing a Bills shirt right now.
No, you're not wearing a Bills shirt.
I'm wearing a Josh Allen jersey.
No, you're not.
I'll give
all right.
Josh Allen
all right,
a Dolphins hat after
right.
the Dolphins win.
It's late again, dude. We got to start doing the show. And this thing keeps getting bright and dark all the time, man.
I'll
What's
give
going on
Josh
with that?
Allen a Dolphins hat after the Miami Dolphins beat the Bills.
All right. Okay.
I'll
So we're
give
wrapping
him a
up.
Dolphins hat on Monday.
Okay. Here, make sure you're close enough. Yeah. All right. So let's just jump
And
into
I'll
it. We'll start off
I'll
with the
give
stat.
Dak Prescott a New York Giants hat after the Giants beat the Cowboys.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Jets stats. Ty, we went, what, 4-13?
Yes.
New York Jets. We're in the AFC East division. It's a brutal division right now. We did go 0-6 against the division again. Not great. Okay, so another thing. Okay, stats. I guess we'll just stick to the stats. We were one of the youngest teams this year. Gosh, I got to talk into the mic myself. We were second only to Detroit, right, Ty? In the youngest, like the most snaps for rookies. So we're not an excuse, but it gives you. I told you before the year started.
Yes.
It was going to be a tough season. We had a new quarterback, brand new coach, Robert Saleh, and he's a first-time head coach, working with the offense as well. Usually he's just doing defensive stuff, right? He was a defensive coordinator for the Niners. Zach Wilson, the brand new quarterback, drafted in second overall, first pick by the Jets. And we'll get into how Zach did in just a second. So league ranks, we were last in defense. All right, we gave up the most points and the most yards. So we were dead last. In offense, we were 28th overall with in points scored and 26th in total yards. Had a couple field goals we missed earlier in the season, right, Ty? Right? Didn't we have a few field goals? It was kind of frustrating. Otherwise, our offensive yards or our points probably would have been a little higher. But not horrible, but definitely not great. All right, so those are kind of the stats. Just not great. Not going to go into it too much. We just talked about. All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, so highlights. Ty, you want to tell me your highlights from the Jets season? What was your highlights for you? Great highlights. But no, tell me. You have them written down here.
Jets winning. Jets win over Titans in overtime.
Mm-hmm. What was the score in that?
27-24.
It was overtime. That's a good game. It looks like I wrote down there. How many yards did Zach throw for in that game?
297.
And he had 2 TDs, huh? 2 passing TDs? Or maybe he ran one. Maybe he was throwing. I don't know. But that's pretty good, right? That was a good game. What was your second highlight for the year?
Jets beating Bengals 31.
No.
34.
You got them backwards. We won that. 34.
31.
Okay. What was the highlight in that game? Why was that special beating the Bengals?
Because they're great.
Well, they were good enough to go where?
To the playoffs.
And?
Think about the Jets beating the Dolphins.
Who did they play in the Super Bowl, bud?
Not the Super Last year.
Bengals played in the Super Bowl against the Rams.
So
us beating the Bengals is pretty cool, right?
I want the Chiefs to lose because the Chiefs beat the Jets.
Stop. We got a long show. Come on, focus. Look, Jets beat the Bengals, and the Bengals were like right there. They almost beat our Rams in the Super Bowl too, right? They almost beat the Rams. They were one play. That guy doesn't fall down or he doesn't hit the ball off. Maybe the Rams lose that game. And then we beat the Bengals. All right, what was your last one? What was your third highlight?
Zach Wilson Jets beating Jaguars.
Okay, good.
Zach Wilson runs 52 yards, touchdown.
Yeah, he ran one pretty far there, huh? We'll get into that too a little bit. For me, yeah, it was beating the Bengals was a highlight for me. No one saw that happening. The Jets were pretty much thrown out. I mean, that was the first game Zach Wilson was going to be out, right? And the Bengals were playing pretty well. That was kind of a weird one. I think they were like 2 touchdown underdogs. And they played really well. I mean, Mike White came in. You don't see that every time, but back up to a rookie coming in and doing pretty good. So that no one saw that coming. I also liked the fact when the Jets played tough against Tampa Bay, right, Ty? You had Brady going up against Brady, and they showed, we could compete. And I think Zach had one of his better games. I think he threw for like over 200 yards in that one as well. Right. One fun note: Brady and Zach Wilson both share the same birthday, although Brady's 22 years older.
When is Zach Wilson's birthday?
I don't know. I didn't write it down. I just saw the note. And then my third highlight for this year, I had to give props to, and I did learn his name, Braxton Barrios. He played really well. He's a receiver, also was the kick returner, right, Ty? He was the one running back the ball. He had I think one at least he ran against the Eagles. He ran one back for a touchdown against the Eagles on a kick return, so that was exciting. Kind of reminds me of a Wayne Corbett, at least that same kind of passion and just not giving up attitude, and kind of quicker than you expect him to be, right? So anyway, good for you, Braxton. So those were my highlights on the Jets season in an underwhelming season. All right, so moving on to Zach Wilson, Ty. What did you want to say about Zach Wilson? You remember Zach was our number 2 pick, or the number 2 pick overall in the draft. What did you have some thoughts on here? You wrote some stuff down here about Zach Wilson.
What does that say?
So you said he was good, right?
He was good.
But it was his rookie
season, 9 touchdowns.
And then how many interceptions?
11.
And then the thing to note on is the first 5 games he had 9 interceptions in his first 5, but his last 8 he only threw 2 interceptions, I believe. Yeah, over the last 8 games, 2 interceptions. So that's pretty good. Yeah, not bad. I threw. So he made a stretch, and he actually had a stretch there. We only had he didn't have any interceptions for 4 games, and that was a pretty good stretch. Oh, okay. What else? So he was pretty much had a rookie season, right?
That's went 6
Get closer.
2019.
Okay, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Zach Wilson. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What else? What else did he do that was kind of? You wrote down. What did he do?
No.
Ran
more than enough.
He ran more than expected.
Expectedly touchdowns.
Yeah, he ran. How many yards did he run for?
10 yards.
No,
105 yards.
185. That's an 8, buddy. That's an 8. So 185 yards.
185 yards.
And how many touchdowns?
4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns.
Not Lamar Jackson, but
he did better than expected. Right. Okay. And then what did he do this year that was pretty impressive? He, as a rookie, it's hard to do this for anyone, but for him to come back and actually get better after it, what happened to him in the middle of the year?
Come back from injury, and last year Sam Darnold had 2 injuries.
Yeah, he did.
That's tough.
That's right.
That was a rough year.
Let's hope that Zach's not injury prone.
The Jets,
but he did hurt his knee, and he came back and he did pretty well.
Jets had a rough year because Zach Wilson had 2 injuries that year.
Not Zach Wilson.
No, because Sam Darnold had 2 injuries last year.
They did. They struggled because he had injuries right here. Let's make sure we can see you.
That was difficult.
Fix your hair real quick.
He had a lot of wins last year. So difficult.
Yeah. Make sure you're looking at the camera.
And they should have had a lot of wins.
All right. So, general manager Joe Douglas, good thing for Zach Wilson. He's prepared. He knows it's going to be a 3.
Joe Douglas, the kicker?
No, Joe Douglas is our general manager. He's the one who makes the decisions in the draft. He's the one who really went after Zach Wilson.
I like that.
Yeah. So listen, he said he has 3 to 4 years to develop, which is good.
I'm excited.
He did make some strides, though.
I like the day after NFL draft because they put the schedule on, the new schedule after NFL draft. NFL draft.
Yes.
They put the new schedule.
All right, let me finish. Cool. Let me finish talking about Zach. Okay. All right. So I think that first part he looked like a rookie, and he was a rookie the first few games. And then he came back from an injury. It looks like his time off, Ty. He looked like he learned a lot from being on the sidelines, just kind of watching, what to do and how he got better, or how to get better and focus. And he had a good stretch that last time he came back. I believe they got a couple wins, took a challenge. That last game against the Bills wasn't horrible. I mean, they played tough. They just, the Bills defense is really good, but they played tough in that one, I don't think. And the other thing too is the interesting thing about him is I'd say Zach is he didn't look overwhelmed as much. Do you know what I mean? He didn't. Did you see him look flustered out there? I mean, I'm sure he got flustered, but he didn't look like he was wetting his pants. You know, he didn't flinch. That's when somebody else had mentioned he didn't flinch. I got to give that attribute to NFL Network expert or advisor or network guy.
Jets did not play on Thursday night football.
His name is Daniel Jeremiah. He said Zach Wilson didn't flinch, and he kind of did what rookies do, but then he made some strides in the second half. So finished on a good note, and yeah, it's interesting. Oh, against Brady that weekend, he threw for 234 yards and a touchdown. Had an 89% passer rating, or an 89 passer rating. So those are good things. The whole year was not great, though. He only had a 55% completion percentage. At BYU, his passing percentage was pretty good. He's an accurate thrower, so hopefully he can get back to himself next year on that. But the speed of the game, he seemed like he could handle the speed of the game, right? Like that's what you hear. The speed is just overwhelming. And for a quarterback who's making those decisions, he did hold on to the ball a little bit too long at times, but he seems like he was getting better. Anyway, so, and he took good care of the ball. Like he was taking care of the ball, wasn't chucking it away.
Yeah.
All right, getting rid of that. Gosh, really, we need a bigger table so I can do this. All right, moving on. So, Coach Robert Saleh. Is it Saleh?
Yes.
Saleh. Like salad? Robert Saleh. Okay.
I don't like Belichick.
I was one of the Salah. It's Saleh.
Not a Belichick fan.
I think, this year I'd give him, I think for the rating, if you had to give Zach Wilson a grade, I'd say a B- maybe. What do you think? Give him a B and I'm a B-. And then Coach Robert, I'd give him a C. The defense just really didn't come together like we thought. I know he had some issues. They had some issues in the defensive backs. And a lot of injuries back there. A lot of young guys still at corner and safety. We did have Mosley come back, but Robert overall dealing with a new quarterback, dealing with a whole new team, inheriting a lot of problems they had before. Mekhi Becton getting hurt. I think Robert did what he could. I think the guys are still playing behind him. They didn't give up. They seemed to come together by the end of the year as a closer knit unit. So I'd give Coach Roberts Saleh. I'm not gonna get that name right. Don't get mad at me, Coach. But no, we love him. I thought he did good. He kept the same energy.
I farted.
What?
Sorry. It was sorry. It was a moment.
Sorry, folks. Really? Now I got to cut that out. Thanks.
Sorry. Oh, no.
All right. Yeah. Way to go, Ty. All right. So, moving on. Not going to ask you about Coach. Our rookies, just real quick note. Looks like our rookies got a lot of playing time, as we mentioned, too. One of the youngest teams having the Detroit, other than Detroit. Let's see. Zach played 13 games. Elijah Vera Tucker, our offensive lineman, he played 16 games, so he got a lot of experience. Good snaps, did okay. Elijah Moore, when he was in there, had some playmaking ability. He's our wide receiver, right? Our top receiver. Did flash in moments, flashed, had 5 touchdowns, had 538 yards receiving. Michael Carter, the running back, rookie, also actually got in there and did pretty well. Didn't get any touchdowns, but he ran for 325 yards. I think I saw a note he had the most yards after the catch. I think he was averaging 9 yards after a catch. So as a running back, he's got that potential. And then we also have another Michael Carter on defense. He plays safety. He was in for 15 games. He came out of Duke. He did pretty well. He's still learning, but he was a nice surprise. And then Brandon Eccles is another one I'll mention. He got to play 14 games. He's cornerback, and they're saying he could play a really important role for us as a slot corner, covering those slant guys coming out, those little cut guys.
Oh, that's right.
The guys who have to cover like a Cooper Kupp coming across the middle.
Oh, right.
So Brandon Eccles is also a good one. He's out of Kentucky. So they played solid. I'd give them a B, just because a lot of times rookies, you want to see them get the experience, and they did have that opportunity. So hopefully that pays off for the Jets next year. All right, moving on to the off season. All right, Ty. So our draft class was pretty good last year. This year, we're going to have to do, hopefully as well. I don't know who's out there, but we do have 4 of the first 38 picks. So we picked number 4 in the first round, and we also have a number 10. So those are really, really key to watch for. From all the experts, from the notes I collected online and what I've been hearing people say, they're saying the Jets need a cornerback, some DB help, I guess. We need an edge rusher, meaning somebody can get to the quarterback. We saw how important it is to get to the quarterback. I mean, the final play of the Super Bowl tells it all, right? I mean, Aaron Donald blowing stuff up behind the line, going after the quarterback, so huge. Got to have that pressure. And the Jets just didn't quite have it. They had it in spots, but they don't have that premier edge rusher. So that'd be great for it to get someone out there. And as well, we need some more receivers, right? We need to get some rookies out there, maybe get a couple more talented guys that can go deep so that Zach, because we all know Zach Wilson's got the arm to get it there. We just got to get some guys down the field for him. Okay? So that's, and then moving on to free agency, definitely need to hang on to Mosley. CJ Mosley, our linebacker, actually was 4th overall in tackles, right, Ty? He was 4th overall in tackles. I know I'm talking a lot, just have a lot of stats here, a lot of information that I pulled down. So we need to hang on to CJ Mosley, a big key linebacker for us. And then also we're looking for a tight end, right, Ty? You see how important tight ends are. I mean, there's Kelsey, there's all these guys, key guys that are important to an offense these days, especially. And CJ Uzama, CJ Uzama from the Bengals looks like to be a free agent. Maybe we'll get him. We'll see. He did well. It's one of the reasons they're there. Joe Burrow helped him out. Okay, Ty, so that's what's going on with the draft. The draft's usually late April. Don't know what the date is exactly, but look for that maybe the 3rd week in April for the draft, I believe. Or not. I could be wrong, but it's not now. So anyway, moving on. All right, Ty, what we're doing next. Oh, hey, there we go. The 2022 schedule. Who are the Jets playing next year, Ty? Look, tell us.
The Packers.
No, but what divisions are we playing? So every year you play 2 different divisions.
NFC North and AFC North. Okay.
And then who's in the NFC North? Where are we at? Tell them if we're at or home.
We're at home.
No. We're
at away.
We're away against who?
Packers, Vikings, Bears, Lions.
We play the Bears and Lions at home.
Yes, at home.
And then who? Oh, just say who we play. It doesn't matter if we're at home or not. We're not going to be great. So,
Browns, Steelers, Ravens, Bengals.
Right. All right. And then who are the other 3 add-ons that we get?
Broncos, Jaguars, Seattle.
Okay. So Jaguars, we play at home. We got a shot in that one.
How's Seattle?
Seattle, we're on the road. That's brutal. We are on the road. And then we play our division. Everyone knows you play your division teams twice. Everybody in your division twice. So that's the Bills, Patriots, and the Dolphins. And then, we're going to Packers. That's not a good one. And then we're on the road in Cleveland. We don't play well there, even when we're doing well. And then at Steelers is never fun. At the Broncos is tough. And then at Seattle, that's a long way to fly. So it's not gonna be easy next year, folks. But we just got to keep getting better. Okay. And then anything you want to say about next year's schedule? What are you hoping for?
Jets will play on Sunday night against the Bills.
You're hoping. You're just putting it out there for you.
So
who does the schedule? Whoever does the schedule for the NFL, we're just putting it out there.
Who does it?
I don't know. We'll have to find them, and you have to send them some flowers or something. All right. And then you want to see them play Monday night. Maybe we play the Bills Monday night. Maybe they want to see a matchup with Mack Jones and anyway. Oh, cool. Or Thursday. We do play the Lions.
Patriots.
We do play the Lions. We could play on Thanksgiving.
And then Patriots and Jets.
Lions are at home, right? Usually when the Lions
Probably Patriots, Jets and Patriots on Thursday Night Football.
All right. Oh, gosh. We got to speed this up. I was targeting for 20. We're already way behind.
Probably Patriots and probably Jets Patriots on Thursday Night Football on week 13.
Okay. All right. We're moving on. So that's the schedule.
14.
That's the schedule. Doesn't look great. NFC North, NFC North, and the AFC. No, look, we're playing the North. That's basically all you got to know. That'll be fun to see Rodgers, right? Yeah, always fun to play Rodgers. Okay. If he's on the team, we'll see. If he's back, we'll see. All right, moving on to our division. This is just something that really just bugs me. Since 1997, when I started watching, and this is my team, back-to-back years we went 0-6 against our division. I don't think that's ever happened in my term watching. I think we've always at least beaten the Dolphins or the Bills. We always had at least a 1-5, even at the worst. And 2 years now, back-to-back, we're 0-6. 0-12 total. It's not looking any better for us, right? All right, let's just go through it. We got the Bills atop the division right now. They went 11-6, nearly got to the Super Bowl, or nearly got to the championship.
Oh, right.
They almost beat. They should. A lot of people think they should have beaten the Chiefs, and they probably they had a good chance to beat the Bengals. So we were 0-2 obviously against them. They were 11-6, and they look strong. They got a solid quarterback. They got a great defense. It's not looking good. They're going to probably be right there couple of years out at least.
That's
still
kind of sad the Chiefs didn't make the Super Bowl.
Okay, we're talking about the Jets. Come on. Talking about our division.
2020.
Yeah. All right, so the Patriots, Ty, they came in second place in the division. They went 10-7. They did make the playoffs. They kind of petered out at the end of the year, though. Their defense kind of let them down. It seemed like they gave up a few points or two there. But they got a rookie quarterback, right? What's his name? What's the rookie quarterback for the Patriots?
Mack Jones.
Mack Jones. He looked pretty good. I mean, he's not Tom Brady, but he doesn't have to be.
Is he Zach Wilson?
I don't know. I think Zach Wilson's a little more flashy, but flashy doesn't always mean you win, right? I don't know. I like our guy better, but hey, it is what it is. The Patriots, with Belichick there, they're always going to be tough.
How about the Bills? He's a Bills coach.
I don't know. I forgot. So anyway, Dolphins went 9-8. They actually had a chance to make the playoffs going into that last weekend, right? They went 9-8, and we lost both times to them as well. Not fun. What do you think about the Dolphins? I think there's more question marks there. I mean, they may take a step back next year. You don't know. I mean, their quarterback. Who's their quarterback?
In Patriots?
No, the Bills. I mean the Dolphins.
Dolphins. Tua.
That's right.
Tua.
Chad Tua. Okay. Anyway, our division still looks pretty tough.
He's a rookie last year.
The Bills
Tua was a rookie last year.
No, listen. Yeah, Tua. Okay. So yeah, he's got another year under his belt, so he'll come back. He'll be more experienced.
Make the playoffs.
Yeah, but I don't know. I hope not, dude.
Is he a rookie?
I hope we can pick one off of the Patriots, maybe, and maybe we can beat the Dolphins twice. Maybe we can go 3-3 next year. I don't know if we can beat the Bills twice. I mean, we can hope to get one.
We can play the Dolphins on week 18.
Anyway, the point is, Ty, we're it's going to be a battle next year again in our division. It's not going to be pretty. We've got to make some strides, and we got to make them fast.
How about like 2000?
All right, Ty, moving on to our final thoughts on the Jets this year. Did you have anything else? Any final thoughts on the Jets?
I like the Angels.
Okay.
I love the Angels.
You love the Angels. I know.
We'll do their games.
Yeah, it's getting late. See, Ty's already.
I'm not away.
You're already dreaming about the Angels. All right. Yeah, we all are, right?
I'm not an Angels away.
Let's just talk about one disappointing team at a time.
I'm not a fan of going away.
One disappointing team at a time, Ty. Okay? We'll get to the Angels soon enough. Not tonight. This is the New York Jets wrap-up show, 2021 wrap-up show. What's our last thing? So any last thoughts on the Jets, Ty?
Jets will beat the Bills twice. Jets maybe will play on Sunday Night Football.
Okay, so that's what he wants for next year. All right, me, I just, I don't know. I thought that last Bills game they did play against the Bills that showed a lot of character, a lot of drive when they didn't have anything to play for. The Jets just kept playing hard, so they showed a lot of heart. And I think the whole season, but especially towards the end, they were coming together as a team. They still had a lot of injuries they were dealing with. It'd be good to get some consistency in healthy folks. I know it's always tough, but I think the Jets can make a step forward next year on that. And then, okay, Ty, so our last thing is, what are you looking forward to in the NFL just in general? This is our last kind of NFL show or central show. So what are you looking forward to next year in 2022?
Looking forward to Jets winning more games.
What else?
Jets beating the Patriots.
Okay.
Please put Jets on Sunday Night Football.
Okay. And what else are you going to look forward to next year?
This year?
Next year, what do you miss right now? Like, what do you like?
Missing Jets Monday Night Football.
Not Jets, just in
Monday
general.
Night Football and Thursday Night Football.
You like Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. You like, yeah. So that's what he really likes. Looking forward to those two games during the week. I really like the way that Manning and Eli did this year on Monday night. That was pretty exciting.
I want
Eli and Peyton, I should say. Manning doing their show. For me,
before
we go, Ty, I just want to say, so for me, can the Rams repeat in 2020?
NFL, I'm excited for NFL Slime Time every Wednesday.
That's right.
I wish they did Fox. I wish they did that for Fox.
No, it's Nickelodeon. That's why they do it. Nickelodeon.
Why CBS owns Nickelodeon?
I don't know.
That's their company.
I don't know. You call them.
That's their company.
You call them up and ask.
That's the people who own CBS.
Okay. All right, Ty. So yeah, my final thoughts.
That's the same people who own CBS. The same people.
Okay, same people. Call them up. Anyway, so in 2022, I'm looking forward. Question: can the Rams repeat in 2022? I'm looking forward to Zach Wilson taking a step forward, getting to another level as a quarterback for the Jets. Just building on what he ended with and see what happens. And then, will Coach Robert Saleh, is that right? Coach Robert Saleh, can he get the defense going? He's a defensive guy. I want those guys buzzing around. Really excited because we all know defense wins in the NFL. Okay, Todd, that was a long show, but we did it finally. We did the New York Jets wrap up for 2021. Just close the book on the Jets officially. And what do you think? Maybe Prime will do a draft show, see who the Jets got, talk about who the Jets got during the draft. Maybe a pre-draft show and an after show, huh? What do you think? All right, again, for the Dad and Ty Sports Show, this is Matt saying goodbye.
And I'm Ty. Bye.
All right, take care, everybody. Be safe out there.